Hello, Cherie Hanson here, and Todd, who is calling it in again. He's not focused on too much. He was outside enduring the cold, whipping wind, and now he's just going to go to sleep. A deep enough sleep so everything that happened to him will be gone. He'll have no memory. He'll just start again. And that's what we're all shooting for, isn't it? To be in this place of restart, reformation. Today, I really want to thank you. I'm noticing more subscribers coming on, and that's such a gift to me. I really appreciate it at this time. I'm growing into the next part of my life, what I call the Black Forest cake part, the bread pudding. This is, you do all the work and striving and keeping your kids alive and cleaning and going here, going there, going everywhere. And then you come to the part of life, which is where I am right now, which is interior focus is taking up most of my time and effort. Where I am right now is I'm realizing that without high vibration mental activity and without mindfulness practice, all you're going to do is you're going to keep throwing your bowling ball in the gutter over and over again. It can be more dramatic sometimes and more spectacular at other times. But, sorry, it's the cold weather here. It's just the cycle of what we believe and what we're projecting keeps happening. So how do I stop it? Well, you stop it with changing yourself. Now, the problem with that is we don't know how. As I say, the one thing that we're missing in most of our culture is wise leadership or wise teachers. You can find them on YouTube. You can find mindfulness practitioners and spiritual healers and all the rest of it. But not when you go out the door. It's not in the 3D world. You have to seek it. So today, in my Wim Hof meditation, what I was fascinated, I just sit back and do the breathing and take the breath in and send the breath out and hold the breath and observe what my mind is doing. And it's kind of like having a child in control of the remote. WWF wrestling, it's a cooking show, it's golf, it's two men with fishing rods. And, you're just going like, stop it. It's so strange. It's so bizarre, all the different things that are coming up if you sit and watch them. But if you don't sit and watch them, what happens is that lower vibration mind will take over and run your story. They'll be the producer in the control booth back there, calling out what is supposed to happen. So we have to see it. We have to understand it. We have to connect with it. And what dropped down for me today was really interesting. It was change your filters. Now, what happens is I'll get a message, and I'll go like, what? What is that? And then when I ask Spirit what it's about, it will start to become clear to me. When you go to the filters on the washing machine, it says clean your filter before you restart, because otherwise there'll be a fire. Don't mess around with full filters. When you go to the furnace and you change the filter, when you go to your, your HEPA filter to clear the air from bacteria and strange things that are coming in, leaking into the house, it's shocking. And this is a process that came to me today to explain to me what I do in my life. There are times in my life when I change out the filter. When I was younger, I was filtering out almost everything. It's like, where does danger lie? Where is the horrible confusion in the air? It's everywhere. It's every time I go out the door. It's when I'm in a group of people. It's when I feel like I'm in some kind of surrealist Cocteau movie, when I'm in a staff meeting. And then as I call it called calm the hell down, when I pursued mindfulness practice patiently, repeatedly, without expectation, I came to this place where I understood that I didn't need a flamethrower, archers that set their arrows on fire, hot oil, a moat with alligators, sharks, and crocodiles in it, and to pull up the drawbridge. Because the fear factor was so great from my childhood of being unsafe in every way you can name, physically, psychologically. It was just keep it out, keep it out, keep it out, filter it out. And that overwhelms us. When we get in a place, as I see so often now in our reality, that we share like we share our weather or what's happening in the sky, is we now become reactive to everything. So if I step on a splinter, if I step on a pine needle in my yard, I go, the whole world is unsafe. I can't walk. If somebody passes me and speeds past me really rapidly, I see in a moment what my filter is doing. Oh my God. Now people are driving unsafely. And I have to constantly go in there and take that out. Change what I'm seeing. Because it just puts me back into a place where I lack trust in the universe. The universe is not safe. I'm going to be beaten again. My bones will be broken again. Horrible things will happen to me again. And so with mindfulness practice, specifically the Wim Hof breath is something I'm using that is really successful for me. With mindfulness practice, we pull out the old, filthy, matted, useless filter that is on our system, and we start afresh. What am I going to filter out now? What am I going to have to do to protect myself now? And where I have gotten through so much dedication and time and repeated practices is I understand that I can't trust my first reaction. My first reaction will always come out of my childhood wounding. Always. It will be like Chicken Little. The sky is I saw that when Instagram and Facebook went down. So many people that haven't developed the skill of handling their own anxiety, their own arising of the, the dragon of fear that just starts shooting flames out its mouth. Get into a place where they are now at a low vibration. They're now operating at a 60 IQ. This is something they know for sure. As soon as you're frightened, as soon as you're fearful and angry, your IQ drops to this lower, lovely fight, flight, screw, or eat system of choices. I have 4 choices. No, you don't. You have one choice. And the one choice is, how do I reform myself, my mind, my thought habits, my relationship with reality, so that it is easier to live? And one of the things I have noticed for many, many years is when I get energy work, when I get deep tissue massage or acupuncture, or a Reiki therapist is working on me, my stomach will start gurgling. You feel in the lower bowel and in the stomach. And what that is, it is a resurgence of healthy energy coming in. Oh, I'm resetting. My body is resetting. And one thing you find with Wim Hof breath is you will also feel it up here. You will feel over time your lung capacity increases. When you first start it, you're like, and then, and as you go on, this is a wonderful, wonderful exploration for me. My capacity to put my hand on my lower part of my lung and feel my belly expand. It gets bigger and bigger. I know women don't want to hear this. If you do Wim Hof, you're going to have this huge belly. But it just means that you're increasing your ability to hold air in your body. And the other part is, when you breathe in, you can breathe in all the way to your sinuses, to the top of the breathing apparatus. And there were obstructions there for me because I had my nose broken. Thank you. And I got so that first I could see that there was a disruption in my breathing on the right side because of the broken nose. And later on, I could see I was removing it with every meditation. I was removing the obstruction. I was increasing my ability to hold my breath. So these are 2 places that you can feel, which is a physiological feedback that you are making progress on your steps toward taking charge of your life, taking charge of your mind, taking charge of your thoughts. And the beautiful thing about that is you learn to trust yourself more. And once you trust yourself, you've always got a loving parent with you. You've always got this loving, wise, beautiful guiding spirit you can count on. It's not flickering. It doesn't go away. It doesn't abandon you in the worst times. It shows up in the worst times because you have changed the way you think. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for subscribing. It's very, very fun for me to be able to share with you the progress I'm making and growing up. I call it, growing the hell up and become a full-assed adult. That is my goal. I'm working on that. I don't want to be a sniveling, fit-throwing 4-year-old. I want to be a full-assed adult that trusts myself and the universe. I am doing readings for people. I'm coaching people. And the people I'm coaching are just spectacular. They're growing so fast. They're getting it. They're learning how to calm down and not get themselves hijacked by the outside world. Yay for you. Do get a hold of me if you want a psychic reading. My channel can help you. My wisdom can help you. The path I have chosen to take in my life can help you. So contact me and we can set a remote reading up. And I want to say again, thank you so much to the people who are supporting me on this journey. I appreciate you.